Welcome to the 48 Rules of Retirement. Today we examine retirement rule number 21, supplement your income. One surefire way to supplement sparse retirement income is to become a futurist. People think one must look ahead, but paradoxically, the trick is looking backwards, a skill at which retired people excel. I might start up franchises all over the world and name them something catchy like, prognosticators are us. When you use a sophisticated word like the letter R, you may safely charge inflated fees. And a pleasant quality associated with predicting the future is that no one takes you seriously unless you charge outrageous fees. People believe you because they would look foolish if they thought that they were squandering outlandish amounts of money. The strategy for forecasting the future is based upon perception. That's the core tactic used by the consulting business. It works best with government projects because they spend ever-increasing amounts of taxpayer money depending on the level of government. The human impulse to spend vast quantities of cash for credibility is compounded by the fact that it's not their own money to begin with. For the Chamber of Commerce, I usually start my pitch with, Caesar didn't believe his wife, Calpurnia's dream. He ignored the local soothsayer. And when he finally listened to the dire predictions based upon scientific data such as cow entrails, it was far too late. Brutus and Cassius had already fashioned their deadly spin. Ladies and gentlemen, do you want to lose your corporate life like that of great Caesar? That dramatic introduction will produce a ton of bookings from impressed chamber members. It might also help get me into local little theater. After all, who can actually predict the future? The amazing Kreskin couldn't predict dark turkey meat versus white on the Letterman show. Let's face it, if you were only 55% correct, investment companies would make you their CEO. Most mutual fund managers can't match the stock indices. Baseball batters are lucky if they guess right 25% of the time, and look at the money that they make. Here's the secret to futuristic consulting, the fashion industry. Futurists deal with trends, cycles, and contrarian tastes. If the hemline moves down, we predict it will move back up. If men wear cuffed pants and thin ties, we predict no cuffs and wide ties. In politics, if the government is into massive centralization, we smugly predict inevitable decentralization. If the communists build a wall in Berlin, we predict that it will eventually fall. The premise is simple. That's why the prognosticators are us franchises are so attractive. Plus, there's no overhead. Take the current situation, then predict that it will change. You have a 50-50 chance of being correct. Some predictions are easy. There will be a Lethal Weapon 8. The plot will be the same as numbers 1 through 7. Like Rambo, only the number in the title needs to change. Some changes are diabolical. Matters often get worse instead of better. For instance, they predicted that slavery would be abolished long ago. Yet, in North America, we now work the first 10 months of each year to pay off government taxes before beginning to earn income for ourselves. When it comes to predictions, Aldous Huxley, Brave New World Revisited, 1956, best embodies the consequences. The most distressing thing that can happen to a prophet, he said, is to be proved wrong. The next most distressing thing is to be proved right. Here are some safe predictions to help you get started as a futurist. The Buffalo Bills will not win the Super Bowl. California will continue to elect movie stars to public office. China will win the most medals in future Olympics. The next pope will speak Latin. The annual running of the bulls will move from Pamplona to Chicago. The next trial sport for the Olympics will be strip poker. Today's retirement affirmation is, I am at one with my duality, my yin, and my yang, especially when I play ping pong. Get ready for retirement rule number 22, soon to come. Thanks for watching.